If you have something to sit up on, you can grab it, a cushion, blanket, bolster. As you're ready, close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And take your time just settling into your seat. Feel where you are touching the floor or your props. Feel that you are breathing, that you are alive. And if we were sitting and settling in for meditation, we might be settling into a sustained period of just being, nothing to do. And so as we move through our physical practice, moving through lots of different shapes which have action and sensation and decisions to be made, can we keep peppering in this quality of really open, alive awareness, just simply being while we're doing. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's begin with a gentle twist. We'll take the left hand across, the right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate, looking back over your right shoulder. Keep twisting in this direction, but then turn your head the opposite way, looking over the left shoulder, wringing out. And then release and switch. Same thing, other side. Starting gently, and then seeing what's possible, a little bit deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder, wringing out. And then release, back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front and put a little pressure between the arms, like you're gonna pull them apart. See how that opens things up in the upper back, between the shoulder blades. Using each deep inhale to spread your rib cage. And then release and interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest. You're welcome to stay upright or fold forward, and folding maybe dropping the head, could be coming partway or all the way to the floor. Could be reaching your arms up and back away from you. You are exploring your limits. Letting it be just like this. Keep coming back to that meditative, just open awareness. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin to your chest. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs. So the other leg is in front or on top, sitting tall. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder and then press down through the left shoulder. You might even reach your left fingers towards the floor. Look for your deepest stretch. You might lift or lower your chin. Rotate your chin to your chest and come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles. Following the sensation as it moves from one side of the neck across to the other. Go as slow as you need to so you're not skipping over what you're feeling. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang towards the floor. Stretching the back of the neck. And then release the arms, head floats back up. Bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back, and then lift the heart. Take the chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. Like you're filling up a balloon in the heart and floating it just a bit higher. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. And then roll your way up, still holding the knees. Lift the chest, again, that big filling up. Can you keep the back of the neck long? How do you orient your chin so that there's length through the back of the neck, following the arc of the rest of the spine? And then round back, bring your feet to the floor, take your hands behind your legs, and put a little pressure up on the backs of the legs. Belly sinking back, chest sinking back, chin dropping as if you're trying to touch your head to your tailbone in the front. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back. How much can you lift? Can you keep having even more space? Abdominals strong, supporting you. We'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Now exhale back, release the arms, come a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. And then we'll hold this last one. Come up, holding here. Keep going, lifting up as high as you can away from the sit bones. Heart keeps lifting. Is there more? And then release. Round back. Finding just the right amount of effort. Strong core, soft jaw, soft muscles of the face. And then release. Let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. Feeling the strength of your core supporting you. Strong body lifting up away from the floor. Long line from your head to your heels. And then shift your weight forward as you lower down. You're welcome to drop your knees as you lower. Come into your back bend and make this as gentle or deep as feels right for you. You're welcome to Explore with movement. Wherever you are, can you keep dropping the shoulders down, away from the ears, so there's lots of space for your neck. And then back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. And you're welcome to move and explore in any way that feels interesting for you. You could pedal out your feet or shift your hips side to side. And then drop your knees. Sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor, settling back into stillness, resetting the intention of just being. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. And let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can take any movement here, doing whatever you're doing purposefully. You can bend your knees a little more as you slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's come up towards the front of the mat. Mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Feet can be together or apart, feeling where you are. Keep coming back to right now. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Take 5 deep breaths in a good rest for you. That could be down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint, inviting what that stirs up, all the sensation. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist and take it over for a side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square. With the upper body letting go. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Drop the back heel. Inhale, arms up. Settle in. Finding just the right amount of effort for your full expression. And then can there be that same open awareness? Last breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you get there. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle, a couple big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing. Arms up, hips low. Grab the right wrist and take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, the way you don't normally cross. Lift the heart, sink the hips. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Separating your strong intention from any attachment to the result. So 100% effort, going for it, and letting it be just like this, however this is. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Slow, steady breath. Keep checking on that, coming back to it. One more here. Release, make your way to a good rest, feeling what you are choosing to do. Let your transitions be a time to take care of yourself. And then choose a shape that feels like a rest for you. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Exhale over to a side bend, big yawning reach, keeping the chest open, neck long. Reach a little further out as you come up. Release down. Same thing, other side. Left arm up and over, big yawning reach. Reach a little further out, come up, and release. Interlace fingers, press out through the palms, and take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. So that could be just a slight lift of the heels, could be all the way up. Can there be ease no matter what, even as you may be falling or wobbling or concentrating? Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet, whether it's the upper legs, lower legs. Little bend in the knees, maybe a big bend in the knees, so you're not locking or overstretching. And then release. Drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Let that go. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Continuing to be curious and fine-tune, especially if it's something you're very familiar with. Can you keep bringing the newness? Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to make this easier by keeping your torso high and your leg low. If you do want to tip forward, just keep the torso and back leg connected. Can you feel that connection? Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one, just one breath, and then make your way to down dog. However you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Customizing each shape. You choose your challenge. It shouldn't look or feel or be any different than it is for you now. We can each keep going towards what we want. 100% effort. Letting go of what we don't have control over. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Release. Make your way to a good rest. And hopefully the rest is easy enough that you can access that place in yourself that is at ease, underneath all the effort, underneath all the ideas of what should be happening. There is a deep peace. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Step back, warrior one. From here, let's take eagle arms, right elbow on top of left. Put some pressure between the elbows like you're gonna pull them apart and lift the chest, little upper back arch, keeping the back of the neck long. And then shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle, Garudasana. Nice deep bend in the supporting leg. Hips low, head high. One more breath here. Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Get steady, and then when you're ready, left arm extends up. You're welcome to bend your supporting leg or use a prop for your bottom hand. One more breath here. Let's release. Take a short step back, pyramid. So we'll square off the hips. You may want to grab blocks if you have them, or props. If it's difficult to reach the floor, bring the floor up to meet you. If you don't have props, you can also use your front shin with a little bend in the front leg. Let's set up for Revolved Triangle. So your left hand can come to your foot, your ankle, the floor on either side, or a block on either side of your front foot. You can start with your right hand at your sacrum. Kind of feel, are your hips square? And then when you're ready, lift the right arm up, going towards a straight long line through the arms. It may not be straight, just go in that direction. Towards long, open torso, all four sides. Last breath here. Release, make your way back to down dog. Take your time, moving in the way that feels right for you. Doesn't have to be anything anyone told you to do or anything you've done before. You can make it up as you go along. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Step back, warrior one. Eagle arms. Left elbow on top this time. Open up the chest, hips low. And then shift your weight forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot. Step into Eagle, Garudasana. Feeling all the effort and intensity that's here. And can there be open awareness? Can there be ease? Last breath. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Expanding. One more breath. Release, hands to the floor, short step back, pyramid pose. So you can adjust the distance. You may want to grab props for your hands. Draw that left hip back so hips are square. Going towards a long spine. And then set your right hand either on your foot, your ankle, a block, or the floor on either side. Left hand can start at the sacrum, feeling are the hips square. And then extend left arm up. One more breath here. Let's release. Make your way to down dog, however you get there. Feel what you are doing. And then settle into your resting pose, letting go of everything we've just done. And just coming back to right here, right now. Okay, let's come to a side plank. We'll do both sides. You can start on either side. And feel free to take this on your hand or your elbow. feet can be stacked on one another or one in front of the other for a little bit more balance. So this is core strengthening, back strengthening, all the stabilizing muscles strengthening, lifting up away from what's on the floor. Can there be ease here? One more breath. Same thing other side. Come all the way over. So similar variation. If you were on your forearm, do that again. Hand, do that again. So even as we are strengthening our bodies here, we're also expanding our capacity. Can I be in this intense situation and open up my awareness here? Last breath. Release. Come all the way down onto your belly. And you can turn your head to one side. Either rest your head on your hands or take your arms back by your legs, letting go into the floor. Let's extend the arms forward, the legs back, bring your head to neutral, and we'll lift the arms and legs off the floor. Just a couple of inches, doesn't have to be very high at all. Try and have your arms even with your ears though, so you might drop your head a little, lift the arms a little, neck is long, stretching out through fingers and toes, through head and tail. And then release, head to the other side. Letting go completely. Come back to neutral, arms forward, legs back. This time take your legs together, big toes touching, inner legs touching. Reach out to come up. Squeeze the inner legs together. Open the arms out to the side, maybe letting the chest come a little higher. Take your hands behind your back, interlace fingers, reach back through the knuckles, still forward through the top of the head. Strong core, strong back muscles, strong inner legs squeezing together. And then arms back out to the side, back even with the ears. Let go. So let's take a couple belly down back bends. You have lots of choices here. For a very gentle choice, you might choose Sphinx. Just be on the forearms, open up the chest. You could also do Cobra. If you want to do bow, you can bend the knees, reach back for the outsides of the feet or ankles, and kick your legs into your hands, lifting the upper body up with the strength of your legs. But you choose. Stay as long or short in what you're doing, trying to feel the rightness of it. Does this work for me? When you're ready to rest, come down. If you want to come up again, come up again. Same thing or choose something different. You release whenever the pose feels done. When you're done with your last one, take a little windshield wiper side to side with the lower legs. Let the ankles flop one way and the other. And then press back to child's pose, spreading the lower back, releasing that. You're welcome to take any movement in child's pose, that side stretch we started class with, rabbit, by pulling on the heels or any other movement. You could come back through down dog. And eventually let's find our way to sitting. extend the flesh of the sit bones back, the heels forward, so the legs are as long as they'll get. Lengthen your spine as you fold forward. You might grab your feet. If you can't reach your feet, you could use a strap or something strap-like around the feet, or go back to hands on the floor. So your arms are supporting you in folding. And you only need to fold until you meet your edge. This is not about creating a shape. It certainly doesn't need to or shouldn't look the way I'm doing it. We have different bodies. So really listening inside for where your edge is and being willing to adjust as it may change. Even over the course of several breaths, you may want to back out a little bit or go deeper. Wherever you are, can your shoulders be down? Face relaxed. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. You might grab your toes or ankles with that grip. Lengthen and fold whatever amount is possible. Your elbows could push into your legs to help them open. If it works better for you, you might also lean into your hands or elbows or a prop. And then release. Let's come up, bring the knees in and roll back onto our backs. You can take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a hip stretch. Cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through, grab the left leg, hug it in. As you do this, can you spread the back side of your body? Drop your chin so the back of the neck is nice and long. To release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times. And then drop your right foot to the floor, cross the left ankle above the right knee, reach your hands through. Hug your right knee to your chest as close as you can. Drop the shoulders, drop the chin. And then drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point your foot, circle your ankle, and then drop the straight left leg along the floor, bring the right knee in and across for a spinal twist. We are moving towards the end of class, so if there's another way that you would prefer to wrap things up, please do that instead. Whatever you are doing, do it in the way that feels good for you. Checking in with your body, what do I need? If you're joining me in the twist, you can switch when you feel ready, bringing the other knee across. You might come back to neutral and just ask again, what's needed? Do you want to get in an inversion? Is there a part of your body that could use some attention? Do you want to start getting extra layers or props? Take whatever time you need to complete your practice, and then take whatever time you need to get as comfortable as you can for your final rest. Eventually settling into stillness and letting go of all the doing. Let go of the control of your breath. Let go of the control of your attention. Allow the weight of your body to simply release as much as it can into the support beneath you. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. And eventually stretch out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, taking your time. You can eventually make your way up to sitting. Back to a comfortable cross-legged position. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.